I thought, Stephen, David, HBO, The Time Traveler's Wife. That's f***ing cool.
Time travel. It's not a superpower. It's a disability. It's what's wrong with me.
A lot of this type of story hinges on the chemistry between your leads. What did you find that you were looking for, that you saw in Theo and Rose?
When we finally had them read together on Zoom, I told Rose she'd be reading with Theo James. A spark of interest kind of sparkled in her eye. Then I realized that they kind of knew each other from Downton Abbey. I don't even think they acted together, but there was some warm feelings between the two of them, and it was very positive. So I think that we felt and saw something kind of sparked there, and we paid very much attention to those first impressions.
The audition process was really strange, because I don't want to speak for Theo on this, but certainly for myself, I'd never done a chemistry read via Zoom.
No.
The world that we were living in right then was December 2020. And so it was very, very odd to try and kind of connect with someone on the other side of a webcam.
Henry.
Sorry, I don't know.
Claire.
So we've met then.
Yes.
Theo, is there a particular Henry that you found more difficult to play than the others? And Rose, was there one that was more difficult to act opposite?
There's a 26-year-old Henry, and I found him the toughest because I didn't want to overplay that he's young and rambunctious, but at the same time, he needs to be different, I guess.
I wouldn't say that I kind of struggled with playing opposite a particular age of Henry. Certainly what I did enjoy was the kind of 28-year-old who is kind of frivolous and a nihilist, and as a result I just really enjoyed that, because he was just a bit of a prick, and it's just rather fun to kind of play off that, and there was a great amount of energy.
I'm your future wife.
Did it hurt to keep being dropped in time? Like every time you had one of those scenes, I was just like, ow, like that just looks painful.
It was painful, and I had lots of bumps and bruises. And again, I kind of wanted that in a way. There were some softer landings. I remember there was one that I pleaded with David to reshoot, because I wanted every time him landing for it to feel like that, to feel like, ow, Jesus, this is not just a kind of fun, romantic comedy device where someone falls through time. It's something where he gets really up. And so yes, it hurt in real life.
What did you want to expand upon from the novel that maybe wasn't present in the movie? Or were there things from the novel that you said there were certain things that you wanted to change? What were those?
And it's not about changing. It's not about, I picked up that book and thought, I want to fix this. The book is perfect. But what it isn't is a TV show, right? And I suppose the simplest way of putting that is a book has a beginning, a middle, and an ending. Well, not necessarily in that order, but it has a beginning, middle, and an ending. And a TV show needs a beginning, middle, and ending once a week. So that's structurally very different. I like the movie, and a lot of people love that movie. The opportunity for us in the TV show is in the movie, the time travel has to be quite dominant, because it takes a long while, it takes us probably 3 episodes, to nail down how the time travel really, really works and make sure the audience is confident with it. By which time in a movie, you've barely got any time left to lavish on what it's really about, which is about being the time traveler's wife and what the relationship is like. And above all, what is good love like, which is the theme of the book, which I think it explores brilliantly.
One of the points where the book has been criticized in the past is the age difference and the fact that Henry comes to Claire as an adult while she's still underage as a child. How did you navigate some of those concerns within the series?
Well, it doesn't happen that way. I mean, that's not what the story is in the book or the film or the TV show. He's married to her. He meets her as an adult. He falls in love with her. He takes her to the altar. He gets married to her. And then he's flung back in time through no fault of his own and is confronted with the childhood version of the woman he already loves. And even more so in the TV show version, he absolutely makes it clear he's just a friend, and he makes the absolute rule that he will never reveal who he is in her future. The version of Henry that goes back in time, the grown-up version, he's a very responsible man, so he has tremendously strict rules about this. If one of them changes the other, Claire changes Henry. Claire is exactly the same person as a little girl as she is when you see her in her 70s. Exactly the same person. Henry flows round Claire like a river round a rock. He's just, he makes himself the man she wants him to be. because he loves her.